you filming yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Well, let's get started. We're gonna start with our eye look today. Okay, so first you want to put some concealer or primer on your eyelids, so then this eyeshadow will stick and stay on it, and then it will be more pigmented as well. Okay, so here we go with Michaela's eyes. Right on there. I'm gonna spread it all around. You have to put some music in here.
Oh yeah, it's kind of quiet.
Okay. I'm getting it all there, so then the eyeshadow will stick to it, because it's more of a sticky surface.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna want to start with this light gray shade. You can get this, and we're gonna put this all over in the inside of our lid, right here. I have eyeshadow right there too. So here we go. We're getting it. This is kind of chalky eyeshadow, so that's why we're doing eyes first, so we can get all the fallout away afterwards. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get it, and we're gonna start in the crease here. Do kind of this shape, angled shape that I'm doing, because that will make it look really pretty. Okay, there we go. Get some more, because this is going to be a very dark smoky eye, because when you're doing faux smoky eyes, it's a full center, no send, or else it will look horrible. You don't want to look like Raccoon, you want to look like a sexy babe.
You tell him, Darcy.
I will.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Okay.
What music should we do?
Billie Eilish.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so now that we have our gray in here, we're gonna start with our darker shade right here, this next gray. You can get this more in a littler brush if you want, whatever you want. But this one we're not gonna spread as far in the eye. We're just gonna do it closer to the outside edge of her eye right here, and not as far as we did the first gray. Because you want to get it, the inside of it is gonna be lighter and the outside will be darker. And it doesn't matter how the inside looks right now, because we're going to be putting eyeshadow over it. So we're mostly just focusing on the outside corners.
Hey, Michaela. What's up?
How's it going?
I'm just hanging out. That's good. I feel like I'm being pampered or something.
You are a queen. Okay, so now that we did that dark gray shade, it doesn't look a lot different, but it makes it so it's a little more opaque. So, don't be scared. Here we're going in with the black.
I'm definitely scared.
Don't be scared. It's gonna happen. Okay. So even more so that we were talking about last time, this is a darker matte shade. So even closer to the outside, exclusively the outside corner, so you just want the inside to be the gray, but it still needs to be dark. So here we are, we're gonna blend that dark outside corner. It's looking beautiful, hopefully. Michaela's just a babe, so we're excited about it.
Thanks, Darcy.
Thank you.
Darcy's talk show tea.
Talk show.
She's so good at it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get a little bit more of this, the mix of these two, just so we can blend all of it together. We're mixing it and going all the way up into the crease right here. Blending that black together. The those same two colors again, right in. Mix all of that together so it looks beautiful. Blend out a little bit more. Okay, so
This is the finished product.
no, it isn't.
There's
Now-
like no way.
Now that we have that outside edge done, we're gonna get in with this white situation here. See this white? Yep. Get it on one more brush like this. We're gonna put on the inside. See? It doesn't have to be perfect right here because we're gonna be putting glitter over it.
Sorry. I just got you. Okay. And we're back.
We're back.
Maybe. Okay. Darcy, you look so concerned.
Okay, so get this white in the inner corner. That's what it's called. And we're gonna do it on the other side too.
I just got the gills. I'm so sorry. Okay.
We're going. And we go down the inner corner here. That will give it a lot more dimension in the eyes.
What is so funny? Nothing happened. I know. Okay.
Okay, it's looking beautiful. Ooh, I like that shimmer. Now we're gonna get a little bit more there.
I'm a
Blend
horrible
that
model, I'm
together.
sorry.
No, you're being beautiful.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. See how that blends in from the corner? It doesn't matter a ton because we're putting glitter over it, but it matters enough because you're gonna still see a little bit of the white underneath this glitter here. It's gonna be the fun part.
Whew.
Here we go. So we're getting this same sort of brush, getting in this glitter. Hopefully it will go on my brush. There we go.
I used my finger on with
I'll have to
glitter.
try it.
Maybe.
Okay, so let's see. Here we go. This is really green glitter, but you just have to spread it. And we're doing the Michaela technique here.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're getting glittery, boys. Ooh, there we go. Okay, now what we're gonna do a little bit is we got this. So you still have your brush over here. You're gonna blend a little bit more of the gray into it so it doesn't look as stark like that. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Here we go. See how you can still see the white underneath? That's why it's important to put the white there, so then we still have that sparkly eye, but the white underneath. Yes. Looking good in the hood. I need to stop making jokes.
Why did you do that?
My mom always says that.
Okay.
Okay. You can never have too many sparkles on here because we're ballroom dancers. We want to be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a little bit more on this one. Michaela, you should wear this to school.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna blow on
should.
your face.
I have no idea what I look like.
You look pretty like a babe.
Thank you. It's all your fault, Darcy.
Okay, so see how Michaela has a lot of fallout right here under her eyes? It's because this is kind of chalky eyeshadow. So this is why we do our eyes first, so we can get it. I'm getting some makeup remover on this pad. You can use whatever you want. And we are going to get it off. Then we're going to start on our face. Here we go.
Don't make me laugh.
Look at, see how much of that is on your face. We're not even done. So that's why we're wiping it off, because you don't want to have some sparkly foundation. I mean, after
Maybe
you
do,
for
but-
highlight, but not before you highlight. Now it just sparkles all over your face, but it's okay.
I'm gonna cover it up with concealer, so.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I forgot one part about the eyeshadow, but it's okay. We'll keep going. It doesn't need any more sparkles, so. Okay, so now that's like slightly more covered up. At least the black is contained. The sparkles, it doesn't matter if you're sparkly, it's beautiful. So we are going to get this little brush right here, and we're gonna do it underneath her eyes, so then it will blend all that together and it won't look so stark on the top of your lids. Yes. So we start with this gray.
Is the smoky.
Yes, this is where it gets, you are gonna be a queen. Open your eye. Sorry. So you're getting it right here. So you wanna smoke all of this down into her lash line. You don't have to go all the way over, but you do want to go at least halfway, especially with this dark eyeshadow. So that's the first gray. Then we're going to start with this next gray right here, down here into our lid. And then we're going to get this black right here and blend that into the bottom. See? And now it connects the top lid to the bottom lid. So same on the other eye. Start with a regular gray. Go all the way to the middle or a little further. Next gray, not as far. And then the black here on the very edge. Sorry if I'm touching your eyeball.
No, you're good.
Okay, so now that you have the on the bottoms, we're gonna start and we're gonna do our eyeliner next. I personally use liquid, but you can use pencil if you want. I can't open it. Okay. Okay. I need to stand up for this. Okay. The best thing about this is it doesn't have to look that beautiful because you're putting eyelashes over it.
Yeah.
It just has to be there. Okay. That probably looks fine.
Probably.
You never know when they open their eye.
You're right.
Please use black eyeliner, especially that because we have this dark makeup, you won't even be able to tell if you have eyeliner on if you've used like gray or brown. So liquid or pencil and black, that looks pretty. So we're gonna do mascara. I always do lashes last, but we don't have to. Do we have to make a tutorial on that? I don't
We
want
might
to.
want to.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to make sure that you have a little bit of mascara on your eyelids, just because for those of us who have blonde eyelashes, me and Michaela, it will show through underneath your eyelashes. So you don't need to have a lot on. It doesn't really, all it is just the color. You don't really care about the length that much. It's just for those of us who have blonde eyelashes, are not blessed, you need the mascara a little bit. The inside. I also do mascara on my bottom lashes right here, but that is a matter of personal preference, but we don't need to do that right now. So that's what I do. So you can. Yeah, we're gonna do lashes later, but we'll get to that. Next.
Ooh, pretty.
Especially when we're gonna be going to competitions all day, you wanna put on primer. So I'm gonna put some on her face, and that will help the foundation stay longer because it has something to stick to on her face. Kind of the same thing like the concealer that we did on her eyelids before we started. Okay, now we're gonna rub it all around. Beautiful. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Looks pretty good.
Very super
does.
makeup artist.
True.
Just rub it all around.
I
Rub
would
it all
subscribe
around.
to this channel.
Please subscribe to my channel. Welcome back. Okay, so now we're gonna grab Michaela's foundation that I'm pretty sure she brought.
Yes, I did.
Yes, okay.
Just for you.
Okay, here it is. Personally, I prefer liquid, and it looks like Michaela does too.
Oh yeah.
Especially for performances, just because it is more opaque. So I'm gonna get, this is my beauty blender. You don't have to use this, but I like it, so it's easier to
I
blend.
use Beauty Blender too.
So we're gonna start on our cheeks, do some little dots, and then we're gonna start and we're gonna dab all around. And so this evens out our skin tone and makes us look beautiful. Maybe a little bit more. Between right here, don't need that much. Okay. Beautiful. All around, especially when you're gonna do the neck on the bottom, especially when it gets to be winter time and none of our foundation matches anymore. So, make sure you blend it to the neck. I'll do that in a minute. In our chins, right under her eyes. Beautiful. How do you feel, Michaela?
Doing good.
That's good.
Not
Okay.
less giggly, so that's good.
Endurance. Good endurance. Okay, we're gonna start on our forehead here. Michaela has beautiful skin, so we're happy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Don't even need that much.
your
blend
saint
it
for
all the way.
lying, but thanks.
Okay, let's see. Now we're gonna get into her neck. See, her foundation match is pretty good, so we don't technically need it right now, but we're gonna do it. So here, get it on the bottom of her chin right here, and then go a little bit downward.
Vital, especially when we have.
And when it's winter time.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Wow, she looks amazing. Doesn't she? Okay. Now, we're gonna start. Do you have concealer with you or no?
Did I bring? Yeah.
If
Well,
not, that's okay.
this is my concealer. It's just probably like the same.
Okay.
So.
I don't know how to open it. Whoa. Nice. Okay. Whoa, this is fancy. Okay, you can use any concealer you want. We're gonna put this a little bit under our eyes right here. Abby?
She just looks like a demon. And when you put your eyes up and there's just the white of your eyes.
Oh.
I like
so
to do it
scary.
up some right here on your forehead. And then on
No, I'm
your
afraid of doing
nose. Okay. And then we're gonna blend it in. Open your eyes, Michaela. Thank you. Up a little bit. Ooh. Same here. It's kind of scary when you get this done when you're not doing it yourself.
I know, because I'm like this.
You're like,
Let me just
"Ah."
pat my eyeball real
honestly
quick.
weirdly comfortable with people like touching my eyes, so it's okay.
See, so now it's all blended in. Beautiful. Good job. Okay, so now we have all of our actual face makeup on. We're gonna start with our powders. Where is it? Okay, so especially for our competitions where we're gonna be trying to long last all day, this is setting powder. You can have it like in a foundation form where it's actually the same color as your skin, or this is translucent and it's colorless. So I'm gonna get a little bit, tap over here, and we're just gonna spread it all around, especially in the places where it gets oily, so like on your forehead and on your chin and your nose. That's what it's worst, the most worst place for me. I get the most oiliness right there, and then my T-zone. And this also makes it so it like mattifies your foundation and keeps it on longer. So it's like double foundation, kind of.
I personally use a spray instead
Oh yes,
of a
setting
powder.
spray also does similar things. Let's hear about it, Michaela.
Well, I just found that it works better than setting powder, just for me, but it depends on the person, so.
Yes, so either of
Either
those
way.
things, please use. Beautiful. Okay, so this also mattifies it too. I'm sure they have mattifying setting spray as well.
Yes.
Okay, so beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna start with our other powders with, start with bronzer first. So I have this in this bronzer palette. Get over here and tap a little. So I'm gonna do the pattern that I do for my face. Everyone does contouring a little bit different, so whatever works here for you, but you definitely need some on your cheekbones. So you can look like Angelina Jolie.
Oh yeah.
Other side. Blend it up in, you want to blend it up too, because if it starts in the middle of your cheek, it looks really weird. See, blending up here. I'm gonna do the pattern I do on my face. I have a big forehead. Michaela doesn't, so I'm not gonna do it all the way on her forehead. Just on the very sides. I'm gonna do a little bit on the forehead, but I have a really tall forehead, so if you put the bronzer on the top, it makes it look a little bit, not as much as a 5 head. But you can do whatever you want. Just make sure you have some on your cheekbones. And then I also do it underneath my jawline right here. So you look like a babe. Slaying.
Jawline.
Ooh,
Sharp.
who is that?
I just cut myself.
Okay, so next, we're gonna start with this blush. Use more blush than you normally would.
Yep, because from far, far away, while your judges are looking at you,
That was not enough.
you won't be able to see anything.
More. This might be a little bit too light for Michaela, but it's okay. We're just gonna, there we go. There we go, it's happening. Yay. Wow, you're looking slain.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what I look like
can
right
I
now.
say?
Oh, one more on this side. Right there. Okay, so now we have that on. highlighter, essential. This makes you look like you're glowing.
I love highlighter.
And we want to be glowing. Yes.
You can either use a cream highlighter, like there's cream like in this one, or you can use powder, or you can use both. I'm gonna use powder right now, but you can use both. It doesn't actually look pink, but it just does. So right here, kind of on the top of your blush line right here, but closer to your eye, and all the way up a little bit to your closer to your forehead. This side. See how it's gonna be shiny and beautiful? It's like sparkly a little bit. Yes. And then I also do it down the bridge of my nose right here, just a little bit, and then on the tip of my nose. It makes you look beautiful and shiny. And then on your Cupid's bow right here. Makes it look beautiful. Like, and that makes your lips look full. And then a tiny bit right here. That's personal preference, but yes.
Yes.
And then we're getting close to the end, guys. Okay. Michaela has pretty good eyebrows, but I don't.
I
Jealous.
disagree,
So-
but thank you.
What are you talking about?
My
My eyebrows are
eyebrows
so thick. I'm like this.
literally, eyebrows left the chat. So Michaela barely doesn't even need any, but I'm just gonna do it just for dramatic effect. Just so you know that you guys need to do it if you don't have beautiful eyebrows like Michaela.
And if you think you have pretty good eyebrows,
Still
do
do
it
it.
anyway.
It looks good. Because then it also matches the rest of your face that's like heavily make-upped.
Makeup.
Line it there. A little bit on the top. Beautiful. Okay. See, look at the difference.
Ooh. There's
Okay.
like no
No
difference.
difference. Michaela has really dark eyebrows, and this is my makeup, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. But we're making the tail long.
Yeah. It
That's
still
why
looks
I
more
did my
defined.
eyebrows so dark in 9th grade, because I was like, nothing matches my eyebrows. It has to be dark.
Well, we're just doing this just so you know that you have to.
Yes.
Right.
Still looking good, looking defined,
Yes.
looking clean.
Like a babe. We're gonna do a little brushing here. Brushing. Brushing. Yes. Okay. Good. We are almost done here. We are gonna do, I always do lipstick last, so let's do the scary part. We're gonna do lashes.
Dun dun dun.
I personally use the Kiss lashes and the little black dress. You can use whatever ones you want. But,
To make sure they're big.
yes, make sure they're pretty. You should have seen Michaela's last
They're
year.
freaking
Massive.
huge.
And they were so fun. Okay. So,
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
so you have the, see how like right here, there's a more thin little part and a big part? So you want to have the little part in the inner corner of your eye because that's where you have little eyelashes naturally, right?
I put mine on backwards the first day of Gem's date.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh, awkward. Okay, what I like to do is I do these bendies. Oh, I forgot one more thing. If you get lashes, and especially if you have smaller eyes, you're gonna want to cut the full edge to match the eye. Because if you have longer and it like goes all the way out to here, it looks really weird. So if you need to cut your lashes, be careful. Don't cut them while they're on. See, I'm getting this and I'm putting it along the strip here. Not a lot because then it will be really sticky. See, I'm getting it right along this line here. And you're gonna wait for a second because you want it to be tacky, not all the way liquid. Okay, see how this goes. Okay, so Michaela, she's gonna do this. And I'm gonna try and put it as close as the eyelashes, her actual eyelashes as possible. This is, oh, sorry. It's kind of hard to do on other people.
It is.
And I think she has bigger eyes than me, so she didn't need to have them cut as much, but it's happening. Ooh. Yeah,
Do
she
you
has bigger
want-
eyes than me, but it's okay. It's the idea.
I should have brought my own eyelashes. Sorry.
It's okay. Open. Does that feel okay?
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Still.
Babe. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry for a minute.
Yes. Lashes
Ooh.
are a need.
Ooh, need, because
It's still
I
so
don't
weird.
know.
I haven't worn fake eyelashes so long, but
right, because when you have the lashes, if your eyeshadow looks crappy, no one will know.
I know. It's the best part.
lady tips.
Lady tips. Okay, so we're doing that same bending action that we did earlier, bending here. So then it will match the curvature of the eye more because you have round eyes. If you didn't know that.
Shoot. Thought they were square.
My eyes are straight lines. What are you talking about?
I don't know about you.
Okay, we're gonna get this one here. Let's see if this gets any
glitter.
And the edges are always really important to have stick on because those are the ones that come off first. Because the middle of the lash is usually pretty secure. Looks pretty okay.
That's
Okay,
how it's
so we're gonna
done,
have it dry
folks.
here. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so once it's actually dry, you're gonna want to put a little bit of mascara on to bind the lashes to your eyelashes to the fake eyelashes, if that makes any sense to you, but it does. So then it makes them stick together a little bit more, like here, and then that makes them like join together. I don't know if that made a difference, but it does when I do it. So there it is. Now we're gonna do lipstick.
I feel like this is gonna be the hard part. I'm so
It's
bad
hard.
at
Lipstick on other people is hard, but here we go. This lipstick is gonna be so slaying. Okay, here we go. Oh, do you have dry lips right now? Because if you do, you should put on chapstick before this, because this is matte lipstick. If you're wearing it all day,
make you die
will
inside.
have the driest
Ow.
lips. The Sahara.
Did I bring
chapstick right here.
chapstick? I didn't bring it.
So we're gonna put some chapstick on here. Everyone remember? Chapstick. Woo, woo. Okay, that's good.
We tried out for musical.
Okay, so now that we have that chapstick on, we're gonna start and go all the way down to, we're gonna need some more. All the way down to the bottom of her lip. Align a little bit, we open your mouth a little bit more. And then start here. We're gonna zoom. Okay. Ultimate concentration. Okay. Ooh. That red opened it a lot. This is a fun red.
Yes, it is.
Abby picked it.
You're welcome.
Okay, now push your lips together. A little bit. No, not that way. Yeah.
That way. I see.
So then we're gonna start and see how we did that highlighter on the Cupid's bow? You don't want to cover that up because then you're overlining your lips and that's bad because that looks gross.
Don't
Open
do
really
it.
wide. This lipstick will look better when Michaela does it on herself, but we're trying. Ooh. I'm so concentrated. Okay, now, since it's a little bit crazy, I'm gonna fix it. Okay. This one needs to be a little bit taller. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna do the second coat. It seems a little bit gross, but then it'll make it so it's all even and pretty. Now that you have the shaping done. Woo. And then that, don't know what happened there. Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna fix it right there. Just a little barely. That's okay. Then finish the rest of that second coat on the top lip or wherever needed. And look at that. Let's show Michaela off.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that
Hey,
lipstick,
yes.
it looks fine. So, do your makeup like this. Okay, now we have to make an intro.